Covering the Northern Bahamas, you're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Residents and local government representatives meeting in West End to discuss issues facing that district, including the proper disposal of waste. Administrator Don Cornish among the presenters. Kimberly Mullings was there.
In his first town hall meeting with residents of West End, Administrator Don Cornish thought it fitting to address the vexing issue of waste management, something residents and environmental health alike have been struggling with for years. Dumping has plagued the community of West End for some time now, and Cornish listed ways for waste to be addressed going forward to begin to systematically change the culture and make it easier and safer to dispose of garbage in West End.
Firstly, we want you to educate yourself on the sites that have been agreed for the placement of bins. Number two, make regular use of bins and encourage other residents to do the same. It's very important for us to not only make use of them, but also to dispose of and make deposits in the appropriate packaging so that it does not become a health risk because of whatever chemicals are being exposed. Number four, report offenders.
Administrator Cornish's last bit of advice was for residents to immediately communicate challenges with local government members or environmental health. Another issue of waste management in West End is the proper disposal of conch shells at the time.
We've talked about ideas for entrepreneurs, with getting rid of the shells altogether, but in the meantime, we have to find someplace where we can place them that's not offensive to you as residents or to visitors, that is not an environmental hazard or does not prevent any aesthetic issues for us.
Another major issue Administrator Cornish enlightened those in attendance about was generation property and the importance of property ownership.
In many instances, it's simply that people have not claimed their family land, and then they come to build on it, and town planning has to turn them away because they have no title. And so I've been in discussions with a number of stakeholders, professionals like attorneys and persons of that nature who can assist, and we're going to extend that conversation to other stakeholders like surveyors and the like, and then we're going to come back to you over the year, over the months, to talk about ways in which you can begin the conversation with your relatives so that you can empower yourselves and generations to come. Because it's important that we recognize the value of owning your own property.
Kimberly Mullings, ZNS Network News.
8 preschools are on the lineup for the Junior Junkanoo Parade, and Kinder Care on Settlers Way is one of them. Kimberly Mullings visited a local preschool to find out how they are preparing to hit the parade route.
We're talking about nature.
Preschoolers of Kinder Care have been participating in Junior Junkanoo on Grand Bahama for just over a decade, and many times they've won their division. Teacher Therese Rose says this year Kinder Care is all about the sea.
Nature, we're going to go more or less to the beach, okay? And I won't say much more about that, but we'll be dealing with the beach.
Junkanoo at Kinder Care is normal.
Even though we don't always hit the streets per se, we've always had Junkanoo as one of our curriculum. And it's a form of enjoyment for our children. They, at any given time, you can come in and find them beating drums, shaking cowbells, etc. We just enjoy it. To get them started dealing with culture at this age, we know it's very important. We have some of our former students in various high schools, primary schools. They're out there and they're doing well in this department.
She says the parents are the ones who make Junior Junkanoo happen at Kinder Care.
One of the hardest tasks is getting the parents involved, and once we get them into the shack, because in the end of day Kinder Care is a school at night, it becomes a shack. So once we get them into the shack, all systems go. We're not going to go out half-stepping. So if we don't get them into the shack, then we probably won't go out.
Kimberly Mullings on Junior Junkanoo 2018, ZNS Network News.
And now it is time to Ask the Doctor.
Hi and welcome. Eli asks, I know that we are supposed to wash our hands regularly, but why is this so important? Is it better to use an antibacterial soap? Thank you for such an important question, Eli. As you touch people, objects, and different surfaces each day, the amount of germs on your hands accumulate. If you touch your eyes, nose, and mouth, this can lead to you infecting yourself and others. So frequent hand washing can help you to reduce the amount of bacteria, viruses, and other microbes that can be transferred. This prevents you from diseases such as colds, the flu, and food poisoning. You should always wash your hands before preparing or eating food, treating wounds or caring for anyone who is sick or injured, and inserting or removing contact lenses. And you should always wash your hands after using the bathroom or changing a diaper, touching an animal leashes or waste, blowing your nose, coughing or sneezing into your hands, handling garbage, and shaking hands with others. When washing your hands, it is important to use warm water and soap. Even though it seems that everything is antibacterial these days, contrary to belief, recent studies have shown that using antibacterial soap is not more effective at killing diseases than regular soap and water is. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away. A check on sports is up next with Ricardo Lightbourne.